This is Rise and Reign.
Hello there. Welcome to Rise and Reign. This is your best program ever in YouTube where you can learn things, tricks, learn to become the better version of yourself. This is a blessing that YouTube has given to us, my brothers and sisters. This is your host, Yannick Brian Punga, the Google man, the man who Google behind the scene for you and makes you a better version of yourself. This is Rise and Reign, my friend, and we have the part 2 of our seminar, The Science of Attracting Women. And this part 2 is entitled, What Kind of Man Women Are Instinctively Drawn to. This is part 2 of The Science of Attracting Women. And the title of this one is, What Kind of Man Women Are Instinctively Drawn to. One, because you're going to be 2 parts. It's a 10 signs and 10 men that women are instinctively drawn to. Okay? So, you want to win females' hearts? Forget everything you've learned or you have been told. What I am showing you here is the best. You need to reverse the dynamic. That's what we call the reversal effect. You need to reverse the dynamic if you want to attract the female. She should be the one wanting you. It should never be the reverse. If you want a female, she has to be the one who wants you, not the way around. Okay? If you are the one that's chasing the female, she will never truly come to you. Instead, you need to see yourself as a magnet. Okay? She has to be like an iron, and you have to be as a magnet. So if your life is not so magnetic, we're going to teach you how to make your life so magnetic that no female in the world can resist you. Okay? I spent more than 20 years of life studying women attraction. Okay? When I was a teen, I wanted to have a girlfriend. So I had a hard time to have a girlfriend. So I didn't know why. But God at the time gave me the blessing of being a reader. Okay, a bookworm. I was reading a lot of books, science, so that I become most appealing to men. In my researches, I found that it's not the beauty only. Okay? It's not really the beauty. It's more psychological. So I made those researches for you. So you can become the most attractive man for women. Okay? So, you are welcome to this series, my friends, because this is the part 2 of the women attraction. The first part, we talked about 10 sign. It was I believe 10 or tape of women that the weakness. 10 weakness of females, 10 weakness of women. But now here we're gonna be diving into women's mind to understand what she's really looking for. Okay, the key to succeed in dating lies in crucial concept, attraction. Okay, so to succeed in dating, you need to study the attraction scene, to study the attraction mechanism. You need to know what is attraction. In understanding how attraction works, it is absolutely essential, okay? If you want to become a master of female, you need to understand the attraction. Without this knowledge of attraction, you won't get far in dating world. Women's decision of making of making is often women decision making is often driven by emotion rather than logic. Okay, they're driven by emotion rather than logic. If they want to decide who they want to date, it's not by logic. They don't sit down and calculate. Okay, they don't sit down and think. They feel. Their emotion, it's what dictates them. Okay, they respond based on the feelings a situation or a person evokes on them. Because of this, they don't consciously control who they're attracted to. Okay, it is a subconscious response to the person, the behavior men exhibit that women cannot naturally control. You can't make a woman attracted to you by simply listening. When we were kids, sometimes we'll do our best to show off to the women by listening PowerPoint PowerPoint presentation to the women. This was a fail. So luckily we've learned that, we've studied that. You cannot make a woman love you. You cannot make a woman attracted to you. But you should behave in a certain way so that the female or the woman herself feel the necessity to be attracted to you. Feel the desire to be attracted to you. Okay? You need to embody the qualities naturally in your behavior, your personality. But before we dig into the details, let's clarify two key points. One, women don't control who they're attracted to. Okay? Two, they don't control who they're not attracted to. So if they don't like you, they don't know why they don't like you. This is why you should never force a female to like you. If in the first relationship, if in the first encounter, she does not like you, my friend, do not make it, do not force it. Do not create a kind of a scenario. Do not do your best. Okay, make it naturally. Let it should be naturally. You need to embed the quality that will make her naturally attracted to you. Okay? Action works on subconscious level, beyond their conscious control. So let's explore what kind of man women are instinctively drawn to. Number one is the man they can't easily have imagined. The man they can't easily have imagined. Okay? So, if they cannot easily imagine that they can have you, they will be attracted to you. It's counterintuitive. Women are confused. You can never sit down and understand it clearly how the mind of women works. This is why we needed science and psychology to help you to become a master in this field. My friend, I was a master in the field. I have kids, I have a wife, I had a relationship that I can name you as many as I can, but I'm still young. I can go over and over. But as a returner, you have to understand, as a returner, there's a certain limitation and certain things you have to do in this life. Okay? So, here's an example I'm giving you. A person, if you go to a shop, you want to buy a radio, okay? Then when you're going to buy a radio, in that edition, that radio you want to buy, let's call it Samsung radio. So you went there in the shop, you realize that the Samsung radio you want to buy was only one. And once you want to pay for that, they tell you, no, this is already taken by somebody else. It's finished, it's over. Even though your desire to buy that radio was 5%, it will skyrocket to more than 60%. Because now you know you can imagine having that radio anymore. You had that in imagination, but it's lost. So that's going to make that radio more valuable. Okay? Then it can happen, then the seller tell you afterward, okay, the radio you want to buy was, for example, $50. And then they call the seller, tell you, no, you know what? We found one in our store. It's about $200. But that was the only one we have, $200. I'm telling you, my friend, even though that radio that is not worth $200, you might buy it because it's now available, because everyone got it. It's the last edition. You wanna get it. Okay. So that is the first sign. When women can imagine they cannot get you, you become more valuable to their eyes. Okay. So your value skyrockets. Number 2, the taken man. The taken man the man that is taken by somebody else, but a woman. Everyone knows this man is married. He's married already. This one, everyone knows. The taken men are very seductive and attractive to women. Interestingly, if a man is in a relationship, engaged, or even married, his appeal often skyrockets. It might sound counterintuitive, but attraction is a funny game. The more unattainable the price, the more desirable it becomes. When a man is already claimed by someone else, another woman, his desirability index goes through the roof, like the slice of pizza everyone suddenly wants. Okay? So, if, for instance, you are taken, you are married, do not hide your wife. Do not hide your girlfriend. Show the world that you are married, you're engaged. When we were kids, we were hiding that fact. I have a girlfriend. I shouldn't tell because this girl will maybe leave me. No! Show the world. Look, I'm taken. It shows that female, that woman, that girl who you are with, she's not stupid that she's with you. It shows that she has a kind of a sense that drawn her to you. So those women, the others will see, why this woman is this guy. What is special with her about this guy? You're going to draw many to your side. So the taken men are attractive, okay? Because it's showing that it has a value. So if you have a girlfriend, don't lie to go like, I don't have anyone, I'm alone, date me, do this. That is a mistake that we were doing when we were younger. We were thinking that, okay, she will choose me because I'm alone. I remember one day at the bar, a friend of mine got a girlfriend, got a girl there in the bar. They were dancing together, so they were very, very horny. They wanted to have a sexual relationship together because they had a kind of face-side attraction, like they want to have one night stand at the bar. But what happened is, the friend of mine honestly tell the girl, look, I spent like 4 years without a girlfriend. It was a 10 on to that girl. She was like, what the fuck? 4 years without a girlfriend? Oh, no, I won't date you anymore. It shows that that guy has lost value, has no value. Because a person who has value and has a strong penis, strong dick, and hard and attractive man can never be alone for many years. It's impossible. So that girl lost the attraction directly. Okay? In today, what kind of man women are instinctively drawn to? We have 10 men. We're going to only develop 5 of them. The next day, we're going to go to the last 5. Number 3, the guy who wanted by other women. Imagine at school, when you were at school in college, and what happened is, when there's a guy that is surrounded by most of men, most of women, that guy get more attraction, not only to the women and even to the males. Is suddenly that guy appear more charismatic because there are women around him. Sometimes when we were younger, we were scared to be surrounded by women because if I'm surrounded by these guys, these girls, that girl maybe won't like me anymore. It's a mistake. Surround yourself with women. It will raise your value. It will skyrocket your value. And you're going to have more women surrounded by you. Imagine you're walking down the street when you notice a crowd gathering around an ordinary looking box. There's nothing special about the box itself, but the fact that everyone's attention is on this it's going to pick up your curiosity. You're going to start wondering what's so fascinating about that box. Similarly, when a man is surrounded by women, he naturally becomes more attractive to others. It's like a spotlight has been cast on it, making other women curious. They start thinking, what's so special about this guy? They're all these women are interested too. Okay? This curiosity acts like a powerful magnet, drawing even more women toward him. In essence, being popular with women makes you even more popular with women. It is the ultimate crowd puller. So, the ultimate crowd puller of women, if you want to be the most attractive man in this regard, you need to surround yourself with women. Surrounding yourself with women will make you more desirable. It will make you look more attractive. Remember, seduction is a game of psychology, not beauty. Not beauty. Otherwise, the beautiful looking man would have the most women, would have the most kids, or the most numbers of relationships. Not like that. It's mostly the smartest man with greater psychology, strategies. Okay? So, it's also not only about money, because sometimes bodyguards fuck the boss's wife. Okay? Sometimes trainers fuck the boss's wife. So it's not about money only. It's a psychology. Okay? Number 4, the unpredictable man. Predictability can lead to boredom. Predictability can lead to boredom. You need to be unpredictable. Okay? Which is why being predictable can spark attraction. Being unpredictable can attract attention. Picture this. Most men approach women in a very straightforward and predictable manner, wearing their intention on their sleeves. This transparency can often cause women to lose interest, okay? Because they can quickly gauge the situation. Attractive women, in particular, are used to regular guys approaching them in predictable ways. But when a man is unpredictable, it breaks the norm and catches her attention. For instance, imagine you're talking to a woman, and instead of saying you are so beautiful, you are so this, you are so that, but you walk to her and say, I like you, but I think if we are together, you won't make me happy. She'll be like, what do you mean? If we are together, I won't make you happy. That is breaking her predictability, because every man that comes, you're beautiful, I need you in my life, I want you to do this, I want you to... But when you go there, you change the scene. You tell her, look, honey, I like you, you look good, you smell good, but I don't think you can handle me. I don't think we can make a good family. It will break her, because most of the men come with worship. But you came with contradictive statements. It is unpredictable. She's not used to this. She's used to predictable approaches. Straightforward approaches. I like you. You have a good ass. Let's smash. Let's do this. Let's do that. But you came with a different approach that would destroy her proud directly and make you more desirable to her. Okay? So you need to be unpredictable. You can create her to be afraid of your friends. You want her, but you're making her as a friend first. And you sometimes you give her compliments and you're breaking those compliments and you're studying her. You're going unpredictable way. Like a snake. This is very seductive, very attractive to women. Okay? Do not call her, look, come, let me smash you. I'm in my house, come, I smash you in my house. No. Just call her, let's drink, let's have fun. And she will come and drink and have some fun. And then you introduce the idea strategically by maybe touching her, by maybe doing something. She didn't plan that. And you smash her. And she'll be like, what? I done this with this guy. That will raise her very much. She will become very much attractive to you. That is number 4. Now, we're going to the last one of the most important one. 5, the high value man. Finally, let's talk about the high value man. Just like how antique items can fetch a astonishing price even if they are no longer functional, a high value man can be incredibly attractive, even if he's not conventionally perfect. The antiques, if you go to antique shop, you can see there's a chair from Napoleon or from the Roman Empire. That chair doesn't even look any more good, but because it has a value from the past, people can pay that with a higher amount of money than good-looking new chair of the modern time. This is the mark of the high-value man. The high-value man can be short. A high-value man can be so tall. A high-value man can be so old. A high-value man can be so young. A high-value man can look funny. But because he's a high-value man, his price in the market will beat you all. Okay? This is the value of high-value man. The high-value man do not seek approval. The high-value man do not seek attention from women. He does not place a woman on a pedestal just because the woman is attractive. He never settles for less than the best. This is a sign of a high-value man. And he keeps his life and passion on top of his purity. This is the high definition of a high-value man. He's willing to walk away if his principles are compromised by the woman. He makes the woman earn his attention rather than giving it away easily. He has options. Okay? He doesn't settle for less. He has option. What does it mean? There's more females who also want him. So if you're wasting his time, he deletes your number. This is why the high value man deletes numbers. If I chat you, I say, hello, how are you, darling? You don't say hello back to me. You don't answer me. I delete your number. Okay, this is imagine how many we are in this planet. We're more than 8 billion. In the 8 billion in this population, we have more than 5 billion of women. More than 5 billion of women. And we have less or 3 billion of men. So, if I'm a man, I'm in a high value position from you. It's not an insult for female. I myself have 2 daughters. I cannot insult women. Okay, but what I'm saying is, if you're a man, you're already naturally a high value in the sense. So you need to behave that way. If you cannot insist the girls that is ignoring you, but you're still sending her a message, you're still begging the relationship, you're losing, my man. That is a sign of a low value man. Instead of adapting to women's worlds, he invites her into his most important, into his field. So a high value man do not change his way of life to suit the women's way of life, but instead he invites the women to his way of life If that woman cannot be settled in that high value man's way of life, you remove her. So a high value man is a man who don't beg for women. It's a man that women begs. So if you don't feel like a woman is not begging you, or she's doing not her best to be around you, let her go. It's a great sign of a high value man. The high value man never chase. By embodying these traits, you will naturally be seen as a high value man, even if you're not. And women will be drawn to you. Remember, we'll explore all these more detail throughout this series, okay, in the next episode, because we have this is the number 2. This is number 1 of what kind of man women are instinctively drawn to. It's a part 2 of the science of attracting women. Okay? Now, we'll go further in detail through the series. And these are just basic, okay? If you want more to continue with this series or these parts or these episodes, let me know in your comments, okay? Let me know in your comments. If you have questions, ask it in the comments. Ask us. We're available for you. We want to help you. We want you to stop masturbating. We want you to be a returner, to keep your semen, so that semen will raise the energy that will be attractive for women. Because women attraction is magnetic. It is spiritual. It is magnetic. What is magnetism force? The magnetic force is not visible to the eyesight. It is spiritual. So to enhance that magnetism, despite all what I'm listing to you, you need to be a semen retention returner. You should stop masturbating. You should stop watching porn, okay, because it can make you come. You should stop watching Instagram images because it can make you come. You can stop watching Facebook images that can make you come, because making you come loses you your aura, loses your power, the power that the Creator gave you to procreate, the power that the Creator gave you that makes you similar to Him, the co-creator. Because when we make kids, it's like we're contributing in the creation of our God, the one who created us. We don't want to give a single name, but everyone who believes there's a Creator God is in the right path. So a returner naturally believes there's a Creator God. Okay? If you want more, please like, comment, okay? Okay? You can share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay? This is the way you can support us, by subscribing. Okay? So, if in conclusion, we can say this, that these are the signs, but we have more in our next episode. So we want you to follow us, to like us, to subscribe, to comment, so that we can make the next one. We have 10. We gave you the 4 of we gave you 5 of what makes women attractive to you instinctively, that without force. So we have another 5, and we hope you're gonna watch in the next video. Okay? This was Rise and Reign, and I am the Man in Black, the Google Man, Yannick Van Punga, the Man in Black behind Semen Retention. And I'm so happy that you were with us, that you will apply this lesson, and next time I'll see you with a beautiful lady watching together this channel. Thank you very much. Take care.